Alright, welcome back to another video. This is going to be probably a little bit shorter video, just a quick update of where we're at and what we have been doing. I have here day 17. We're actually going to be rolling into day 18, so we are effectively day 16 through the challenge. Going to be picking up another ancient shard and then another 500 energy on Monday, and we have Clan v Clan coming up on Tuesday, today being Sunday. So where are we at? Well, we had our four sacred shards that we had in the last video. We no longer have the four sacred shards. I actually had Hell Hades pull the sacreds on his stream, and we received a few champions. First and foremost, we pulled a Jareg, which is a pretty solid ally protection champion. We have I've thrown a couple books into him. I think in the interim, I am going to focus on building him probably as my third 6-star. Just really good overall for clan boss. Outside of an unkillable. A1 has a chance for decreased attack. A2 has 50% ally protect and 60% increase in defense on all allies for 2 turns. The one drawback, it is on a 4-turn cooldown, so he will have to run a 4-3 speed, which isn't too terrible to accomplish considering we are just now progressing through Brutal and then shortly into Nightmare. He also has 15% continuous heal buff anytime an ally loses 20% of their max HP in one hit. So this is going to be going out real regular in clan boss to keep people healed up. His aura, I haven't worried about ascending him quite yet. His aura's HP in all battles 33%, which is really good, but at the moment I don't have a lot of use for his aura, so I haven't spent the resources to farm it up. So pretty good. I think this will likely be able to get me into Nightmare clan boss faster than waiting on books for my rush card, which is still kind of my primary concern. So I think it is worth changing strategies to go towards the ally protection route. The other champions that were pulled, I think I have them in the vault right here. Pulled Thylacia. A debuff spread A1 if it's under Hex. Increased debuff duration, which can be pretty useful in clan boss. And a decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. This can be booked to a 3-turn cooldown. The good thing about it is it doesn't require books to increase the accuracy, so this champion is pretty decent if you don't mind a 4-turn cooldown to be used without books. All you gotta do is build enough accuracy to land it. When attacking enemies under decreased defense, has a 50% chance to place a hex debuff on them for 2 turns. So this is how you get the hex on them to do the debuff spread. So not a bad champ. Definitely one I'm going to hold on to for a bit. Definitely will be useful in faction wars. Decrease defense champion. This Alaric the Hooded. Little bit of turn meter decrease, debuff, buff removal, buff steal, decreased attack, decreased accuracy on an AoE, so not terrible, but nothing too exciting. And then Defiled Center, decreased defense, 5 more enemies. Does the following attack instead: place 25% increased attack on this champion 2 turns before attacking. So primarily the only place you're going to see that is in Doom Tower and in Spider. Attacks 1 enemy, then attacks all enemies, inflicting damage equal to 15% of their max HP. This used to be very strong, but in the past it was nerfed, so it's not that great. Again, an AoE, so not that great. All in all, not a great pull for 4 shards. These two I'm not terribly excited about, specifically Defiled Center. Could be useful for faction wars early on. So Thalicia will be useful, but is not that useful at this moment. So down the road, that I will probably hold on to them, although I may wind up, depending on how quickly I want to push things, feeding 1 or both of these to get my next 60. So we do have some food leveled up. I have 4 40s. Food champions ready to go. I am working on getting 4 stars to feed into them. I have several 30s that are leveled up, and I'm working on more. Working on getting more 3 stars to level up. My goal is to kind of prep for the upcoming Clan v Clan. We have a couple things coming up. There's a champion training tournament that is going to start tomorrow. This will overlap with the first day of Clan v Clan, so I will probably wait on ascending all my food champions that I'll have farmed up by then for that to go down. Just kind of double dip on the rewards. Champion training tournaments have a tendency to have a good chance to get books. Hopefully there'll be an opportunity for a legendary book. If so, I will probably burn quite a few resources to try to get to it to max it out. If there's not a legendary book at the top, I probably won't spend too much trying to win the tournament if that's what it takes. But I'll kind of wait and see. I don't want to just bankrupt myself trying to win a tournament that I never had a chance of winning. I did use some gems ultimately to open the gem mine. I am not sure if this was the right decision. I kind of think I would have rather had the extra 500 gems now I thought about it, but every day that went by was just more that I wasn't getting out of the gem mine. I know it's a long term, it's 100 days to get every investment out of it. So hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me, but I do have the gem mine open, and I'll be looking for opportunities to bump it up to level 2 next. Champions, Rhonda's now all the way at 60. I've retooled her gear a little bit. I did get a triple roll crit rate weapon in a speed set, so I have thrown together a broken set to go crit damage gloves. I have not spent much time in Spider, so I don't yet have a necklace. That will be coming up probably on the next Spider tournament. I'll probably go pretty hard to get some accessories and try to get whatever rewards come off of that. This did make her a bit weaker, a bit squishier than I was anticipating. Her health is pretty low. She does hit quite a bit harder. and I have several pieces of gear that I need to level up as I get funds to do so. We currently have a Galax Path, which is artifact, basically an upgrade artifact and Dungeon Divers combination event. I'm going to be going for these three and these three here. If I am just blowing it out of the water, I might sneak down here and grab a Galek if I have some excess, just to have an extra champion for faction wars, because I don't have much at the moment and I haven't pulled a Galek. Missions, we have continued plugging along at every opportunity. This has still kind of been my primary focus. Right now it's win 100 silver or gold medals in Classic Arena. And then the next one's probably going to take a minute to get past until I can get some silver ground up. Most likely the energy from the upcoming Clan v Clan will give me enough farming and enough selling to hopefully get this done. I may see if I can find a budget way to get this. I do have a few pieces of just cheap 16 sitting on my account, like this 1-star here. I could probably roll this up for pretty cheap, but I don't want to waste a lot of money just to get that done. If I could put the money into stuff that I will use. I do have 4 pieces right here. These are the pieces of gear that I pulled off of Rhonda. She's currently no longer in life, still set, which is not too big of an issue. She does have her masteries, so as long as she's running with Deacon and Deacon can survive, she's able to do okay. I did notice that I took a bit of a hit on my clan boss damage for the moment, because Deacon does die quite a bit sooner than Rhonda did. But I don't think it's so much that it is seriously hindering me. I probably would be at a 4-key brutal with the other gear set. At the moment, I'm probably just outside of a 4-key brutal. In fact, we can take a look here. I actually do have 2 keys. So this is what I ran this morning, 4.56. So I'm just a little bit shy of a 4-key of the Grandmaster chest. So I will I'll probably play around with it a little bit, but she does hit quite a bit harder, and it does help in Arena. Although for the most part in Arena, I'm up in Gold 3. I'm really not fighting any of these stronger teams in Gold 3. I'm really just hitting refresh and looking for opportunities to pick off a champion. Either pick off a team that definitely is poorly put together, or one that is just a single champion defense. So the goal is to get up to Gold 4, Gold 5, where you are likely, I've never actually been in Gold 4 or Gold 5 because I haven't focused on Arena that much, but the rumor is Gold 4 and Gold 5, you're going to have quite a few more single team defenses. So, as it is right now, getting 3 gold medals of fight is much better than getting 2, and so just kind of plugging along, doing the login every 15 minutes or so, refresh, and try to get progress as best you can. It is kind of slow going, but it is it is just kind of steady progression. So this is where I'm at currently. Like I said, we got a few things coming up. Level 45. I have Hydra open. I tried Hydra one time, didn't work. Don't have the champions, and realistically are a long ways away from really getting much done in Hydra. Tag team, I'm plugging along. I didn't make rank 2 last time. I should be able to get rank 2 this time. I've been hovering around maxing it out most of the week. We did win the tag team tournament and got some gear for our troubles. Not super great. Relentless gear, but 6-star legendary gear, accuracy and a little bit of HP on the weapon, attack, crit damage, and HP. Again, not great, but some defensive percentage stats at the very least. This wasn't great, but I probably will hold on to it. Maybe we can get a reroll at some point. Resistance, probably hold on to it. HP, like I said, I may just hold on to it a little bit, see if we can get a reroll for it. If we don't, we'll probably wind up just selling it. I don't have a lot of gear that I've been farming. I haven't been focusing on it, although that is likely to change pretty shortly here. Jareg is almost at level 50. I 5-starred him right away, and I am probably going to be throwing all the food champions into him with the goal of making a big jump on clan boss this week. The Clan v Clan is personal rewards this week, so there is going to be a good opportunity, if we can manage to win, that we will be able to get a large influx of resources to really push forward and get at least a third 6-star. Get him some masteries, and with Aranda, Elhain, Jareg, and then once we get one more 6-star, we should be pushing well into Brutal, if not in a Nightmare. I think Jareg, if I can get the gear for him and get his speeds where they need to be with enough defense, I think is going to potentially be able to push me into Nightmare within the next week. So that's the current update of where we're at. Like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time.